Okay, so last night, how things ended. Everything was going great on my last little video. Then we ran into a thru hiker, previous year thru hiker, who was doing trail magic. Governor. It was a little over a mile before our campsite. And so that was great. So thank you, Governor. We appreciate all that. And then about a half mile to our campsite, it started to rain. So we got to the campsite. All we saw was the sights on the top of the hill. So we set up our tent really, really quick, got inside, and it rained. It was just rain for several hours, but then it turned into wind, and then it turned into freezing. And like literally our tent felt like it was blowing in on us. And this morning everything was frozen together. Like the tent zippers wouldn't open, the clips wouldn't come undone, the stakes were frozen to everything. So the poles were frozen, couldn't take them apart. We had to blow on them to get them to come apart, right? And then so we've been hiking for a while, climbing this mountain. And it wasn't too bad deep in the hole. We actually saw this morning, there was some other sites like off to the side down the hole that would have been a lot better for us, but we didn't see them last night. And Uncle Joe was with us. All his stuff was frozen this morning. So we didn't video anything else. We couldn't video this morning. We're just barely warming up, but now it's starting to snow. And up here on this ridge, like everything is like literally frozen. It's like ice. So we're heading into Hot Springs, and it is supposed to get up to about 8 degrees Celsius, and the sun is supposed to come out. So we should be able to thaw everything out and dry everything out. And we're taking a 0 in Hot Springs tomorrow. So we didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm moving pretty slow this morning, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, so it warmed up a bit today. The sun is out. It's still cool breeze. Like if you stop for a bit, you'll still get cold, but we're a few miles from Hot Springs. The sun is out, so we're gonna set up our tent, get it all dried up, and go do our stuff. We have a box waiting for us there at the Outfitters. And then there's a dollar store and restaurant. We're gonna set up at that resort that has tenting, and then you can shower and do laundry and stuff there too. So I'll show you what that's like after. But anyway, so it turned out to be not too bad of a day. Started out pretty rough, but now it's actually kind of a nice day. Okay, so we're coming down the hill into Hot Springs. Pretty exciting. This is Hot Springs as you're entering it. It's pretty tiny, but it looks like it's going to have everything we need here. I'll show you the campground when we get there. And then hopefully we'll find some good food. So this is how you know where you're heading in Hot Springs. It's in the cement. So this is our 0 day. We're at the campground for the Hot Springs, the spa resort. It's right across the street from the resort, and we got the one with hydro and water. It was $60. There was 5 of us here last night, so it was $12 a person. They were able to charge up, do our laundry, have showers, all the things you need. There was lots of people here last night, but they've all kind of cleared out. And they have we're pretty close. That's one of the bathroom buildings. And it's a pretty nice little spot, and we're right on the river. Today's a nice day. We went out for supper last night at the tavern. It was really good. But today, Faith and I, we went to the Dollar General and got stuff to make ourselves turkey wraps. I got a can of stew that Faith's gonna open with her knife for me, that I'll have for my supper. I was craving like a real good stew. And then we got chips and snacks and things. So we're just gonna mostly eat here. I think Faith's gonna go up into Hot Springs and get ice cream and stuff like that. And we're waiting. Little Miss Aurora is coming today. Mommy is at 7 centimeters, and she'll be sharing her birthday with Auntie Missy. They'll be birthday buddies. So I got a couple little bracelets that say Hot Springs on them, the little beaded ones, and the money for that goes to healing Hot Springs still from the Hurricane Helene. And then I got a couple of hacky sacks with the AT symbol on, so we're gonna mail those out today. for little Miss Aurora. She's coming. So exciting. Mima will walk as fast as she can to try to get back to you. And I'm sure Grandma Jackie will take care of all you while you wait for me to come. But I can't wait to see her. She's getting so exciting. And Jessica and Dan, my middle child, her family, they moved to Miss and Abby. They got a brand new house. This has been a really busy week. So everything's exciting for everybody. And Faith and I are still trucking, trying to get this AT thing done. My knee is starting to feel better. So hopefully I'll be able to put in some longer miles. We were hitting, like we just got to Hot Springs. This is the average, is that when you land here in around a month-ish. And we were hitting 11s, 12s, 13s. We just did, coming in Hot Springs, we did 2 13s in a row. One was 13.1, I think one was 13.6. We have hit almost 15. We hit 16 by accident one day. I do have to sneak in the odd, Nero, like a 3 to a 7 in there to survive that. But my knee was feeling pretty good. I was feeling a lot better. I got to eat more. So we bought lots of different, I had my resupply box here. And so I did have more bars and stuff, but I didn't have enough to extend like when we go over. So we went to the dollar store and I got some extra bars. We're going to do up this resupply that we're taking. We're going to do up one that we're sending to Irwin. That'll be there waiting. And it's hard for me because I can't, with all my allergies, it's hard to get the good protein bars. So I have to find different snacks that kind of sustain it. But I did get some more chicken and stuff and more wraps, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the eating goes and the energy goes and the knee goes, but I'm hoping that we'll start being able to do 15s regularly depending on the terrain. Heading out of here is another, I think we've got over 3,000 feet of elevation gain in around 8 miles, so that might be all we're able to do tomorrow. We're gonna see. We're gonna try to maybe hit the 11 and then see how it goes, how the elevation changes once we're up there, heading over to Irwin, which will be our next stop. Okay, so it's almost 11. We're just getting ready to leave Hot Springs. We sent some stuff home. We sent some full resupply box to Uncle Johnny's, and we sent little Miss Aurora and her mommy a card and some bracelets, and because Miss Aurora was born yesterday, and she was born on Auntie Missy's birthday, so now they're going to be birthday buddies. Happy birthday, Aurora and Auntie Missy. So this is where this is actually still through Hot Springs. This is still part of the trail, but they had everything. What a great little hiker town. They treat the hikers so amazing. Right from the post office to the outfitters to the restaurants. I had pizza here yesterday that I could have. Then it was like they had the day of vegan cheese, a vegan sauce, vegan crust, and then of course I threw bacon and sausage on it. But it was amazing, and it was like a little celebration for Aurora's birth. She actually came into the world while I was sitting there waiting for my pizza. So. They have lots of food. This is all in the one little spot. They have the Dollar General. There's a gas station there that has more stuff. Post office, outfitter. The campground is right across the street from the spa and it's run through the spa. We actually had everything we need there. They had laundry soap in with it where you go do the laundry. They have a hiker section that if you came through on your own, it's $15. And you could charge up in the laundry area or in the bathrooms. They have showers, everything you need. Beautiful little town. We'd love to come back here someday. And then now today, it's almost 11. Faith's still gonna go get her breakfast bagel from they have a little artisan coffee shop. And that was really cute. We got a few things from in there too. And that's where I got the bracelets for little Miss Aurora. And those bracelets actually all the money goes towards still rebuilding this town because they got hit so hard with Helene a couple years ago. But yeah, so hopefully our first option today when we get on trail, because we got to climb out. You always have to climb out of town. So we have a big climb. First option will be at 8, which especially because it's gonna be after 11 before we're leaving. Pretty sure that's where we gotta go. But then there is another option at 11, and there's not much elevation ascent after the 8, so you never know. We'll see what time it is and how we feel when we hit the tent site. But I'll video again once we're actually heading out of town. Goodbye, Hot Springs. You were a great town. Thank you for hosting us. So this is that pond. After you climb a bunch out of Hot Spring, this is the pond that we are not getting water out of it. If I were to have to, yeah, I would definitely use the filter and the tablets. But yeah, so it's been climbing today. We didn't get out of town till, yeah, I think it was 12 o'clock. So we still have some climbing that to go to get to the first tent site, but it won't be too bad. And then we'll just take it from there. See if that's where we're going to stay or if we're going to push another mile. Now that, as long as we have water, we can stealth site. The water so far has not been that plentiful right here, so we'll see what's coming up. But we left Hot Springs with 2 liters each, so we're both still good. And I did get a little bit out of this one trickle spot that we had. So we'll see where we land with water and tents and how we feel. It's hot today. Today is our first really hot day. I think it's at least 20 degrees Celsius, but the sun was beating down. It felt hotter than that. And so we were sweating lots, but especially climbing fully loaded, 2 liters of water, 70 miles worth of food, and coming out after a day off. So, okay, so I'll let you know where we end up tonight. And if I see anything good, I'll video again. Okay, so it's 10 after 4. We did 5.6 out of Hot Springs. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a.
It was more than that.
It was more than that? Okay.
It was almost, I think it was 5.9. It was almost 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a little bit better than a Nero. Like I know later on in the trail, like 5 and 6 miles is a Nero, but still at this stage of the game when we had, there was a lot of up this morning climbing out of Hot Springs. So that was, but it's still, we're just calling it a reverse Nero. We're stopping at 4 o'clock because we didn't leave till noon. We had a lot to get done this morning. We forwarded our food to Uncle Johnny's, resupplied to there. We sent some stuff home. We sent some stuff for the baby. Yeah, and then had a bagel and we were trying to reorganize our stuff this morning. So we were pretty busy this morning. And we did over 13 miles going into Hot Springs. So we didn't have a Nero in, so we just did a Nero out instead. So now we're going to have something to eat. We had a break earlier. We had the freeze-dried hummus that I got from Pure Choice Foods. And we had the salted rice crackers with it. Was it ever good? I'm actually going to, when we get home, I'm going to order several packages of that just to keep at home because we live about a half an hour out of town. We can't just run to the store and go get hummus. So, and that was really good hummus. So I think I'll just order some of that to keep at the house. I can make hummus anytime I want. And so, yeah, this is our little thing for the night. Lots of people said it's a little bit close to, there is a highway. So in the comments, they said the highway is noisy, but we live on the highway. So even though we can hear the fast vehicles in the distance, it's not going to bother us at all. It'll actually probably put me to sleep. So anyway, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. And I think tomorrow's supposed to be another nice warm day and sunny. So we'll see how we make out then. I had a new grandbaby.
Yeah, we've been waiting.